So this was a partnership project between MADE, Moray Wellbeing Hub, the Sports Hub and Moray Council through their sports development team, and we were also supported through their youth work team. We very much wanted this to be artist-led and community-led, so we worked with Duncan Wilson and a group of local young people who kind of self-selected to be part of the project.
This is one of the best projects I've worked on. It's been a it's been a great experience, both in the sense that I really got a lot from working with the young people. We're looking at the final piece, but there was also an element sort of in a stage before, which was a skill building element to the project, which I really liked as well. Moray Council were gracious enough to lend us a building to use, and I was able to take the young people to this space and enable them to get a bit of practice, because none of them had used spray paint before.
It was different. I had never really used spray paint before, and I thought it would be like really cool to try. And I wanted to build up on my art skills. It makes me feel proud of what I've done. I think it's like a great achievement. I'm just overwhelmed by what we've done, so.
I would love to do more projects like this, as it was very fun. A couple of years ago I did have an interest in doing street art graffiti, and I kind of dropped the idea because the whole getting permission thing was a bit daunting. So I thought, oh, this is yep, right up my alley. New medium, new experience.
I think the really nice thing about this project is that a partnership is something that you have an idea of at the beginning. You sit down a few ideas and you try your very best to make that a kind of mutual experience. And with this project, I think it's a really great example of that. We set out with hopes, with ideas, but not too much structure, because what was really important was actually how people felt through the project. Their well-being, not just of the young people that would be involved, but for the artists involved and for all the people organising it as well. And I think that's something that's been really successful. For us, it was all about how do we go through that journey? How do we work together? And I think that that's been achieved really, really well.
I think it was good to have a space like that old building to just practice on. So I think like if there was a way we could get more of those around that are legal, it'd be good to get people interested in, and then if there's an interest you could do more projects like this. Street art's one of those things that I've always wondered how it's done, because especially when you go to Aberdeen there's a lot there and it's really cool, but like how do you do it? But it's because of its like kind of vandalism and all, it's also how do you learn, so to have a legal opportunity to learn it, it's like too good to pass up on.
I think my favourite bit was seeing everyone's designs they came up with for like in their sketchbooks, and seeing how many people use digital art compared to traditional. That was interesting. I felt like proud, like we've actually done this, even though it took a long time to do.
One of the things that I think is a really great part of this project is a really good example of actually doing something really unusual, something really creative, that's actually engaged with a group of young people. So I think it's been really, really very good. Excellent project to be involved with. Maybe this is going off on a slight tangent, but some people might react to the colours and to the design and say, wow, this is really quite unusual and not within the keeping in Cooper Park. Well, I was thinking about this, I'm not sure if that's true, because we're very close to Elgin Cathedral, which was always known as the Lantern of the North with the stained glass windows. But one of the things that many people don't actually appreciate is that the sculptures and statues within Elgin Cathedral would have actually been painted. They would have been painted in bright colours. And one of the statues in Elgin Cathedral is of the Green Man, which is a mythical figure that actually predates Christianity. And I think there's actually a lot of similarities to actually the design work that we see here with the eyes and the leaves as well. So maybe on a subconscious level, I think what the young people have actually done is create something which is actually arguably very much in keeping in Cooper Park and with that historical dimension. So I love it on every level.